Nerds! Welcome to Nerd Magic. Time to get nerd up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but make sure to spread the word up. Nerds? Okay, just give me a sec. Let me get everything ready for me introducing the world to Nerd Magic's Razer Phone unboxing and first impression. And since this is just an unboxing, I'll try not to make it as depth, but I'll just touch the surface on what I like and don't like based on my first time maneuvering the Razer Phone. And please make sure to subscribe and click the bell so you will be notified when I drop the full review of this phone. Okay, so let's go. Just the exterior of this black box already has this premium feel to it, which is to be expected since it's from Razer. One can already assume that the interior of this box looks and feels just as premium. So the very first thing inside the packaging is of course the black brick like Razer Phone, but we'll save the best for last. Here we have a love letter from Razer to us, saying how much we love Razer. Okay. And just as I expected, the interior is unique and very premium, and if I can continue using the word unique and premium, just gaze your eyes on this cool green SIM ejector tool. I love the green theme. Here we also have the instructions manual that looks cool, but still not gonna read it. And Razer was kind enough to package the phone with some Razer stickers. More than likely, I'd assume you'd want to stick these stickers on a case for this phone, which I have the links to a few cases in the description below. Also, we have the Type-C to auxiliary adapter. Although I would have preferred just an auxiliary port, I do at least like the fact that Razer made the color for this black opposed to the white ones. We also have our USB Type-C cable as well as the adapter, which supports quick charge 4.0, which is just a fancy way of saying it supports fast charging, so you should expect to get up to 50% juice within 30 minutes of charge, which I find to be impressive, because this phone is also packed with a 4000 milliamp battery, which is also a good thing, because this means you should have no trouble with your phone lasting an entire day without the need of a recharge. Well nerds, I can't lie, this is definitely a masculine phone that has a very macho look to it. To the right of the phone we have the power button, which also acts as a fingerprint scanner, and I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that just yet. We'll have to fiddle with it much more before I can give a final say. Underneath the phone we have the USB Type-C port, unfortunately as mentioned, no auxiliary port. To the back we have the dual megapixel camera, in which I'll go over in my full review, and to the left of the phone we have the volume up and down button. To the front of the phone we do have the 8 megapixel selfie camera, and despite the phone not having auxiliary port, we do at least have these dual speakers, which should sound rather stellar when listening to music, playing games, or just watching media. And nerds, one other thing, Razer CEO was nice enough to tell us the reason why this phone doesn't have the auxiliary port. He said if they included a headphone jack, they couldn't get enough real estate to input this hefty 4000 milliamp battery that we have in this phone right now. So instead they got rid of that and make the phone use the USB to aux adapter, but it is able to support 24 DAC, which will give you an amazing sound quality. And this phone also comes with Dolby Atmos, so when you consider that, at least you have some kind of understanding of why they decided to go this route, unlike Apple. So let's talk specs. This phone comes in one flavor, black, a storage size of 64 gig with the option for expandable storage of up to 2 terabytes. It also has a 835 Snapdragon processor, an Adreno 540 GPU, and 8 gigs of RAM. Rather than fall with the competition 18:9 ratio, Razer Phone kept the traditional 16:9 ratio and 1440p resolution by default, but the option to adjust the resolution to your liking, which is a good thing because I think all smartphones should implement this as an option. The screen of the Razer Phone is 5.7-inch IPS LCD display, which is a good thing because this screen supports a refresh rate of 120 Hz. And nerds, this 120 Hz refresh rate is ridiculous. Trust me, when I say this video is not doing any justice to this different league of a phone, it is not. This phone is like butter right now in front of me. and already I can say that this LCD IPS screen at 120Hz is a game changer for phones. I think all phones should integrate this. I know AMOLED gives you more darks and more accurate colors, but this LCD isn't so bad. I can honestly cope with it, and I think anyone else could if it means you're getting this 120Hz refresh rate, because this is amazing. Okay nerds, I'm about to go nerdy here. This 120Hz screen is an amazing experience. It changes your browser experience. It changes how videos that support a higher frame rate will run on your phone, and it also opened the door to games being able to play at 120 frames per second on a smartphone. Games running on this high refresh rate is a PC exclusive, so to have your mobile phone now have the possibility, the ability to play games at 120 frames per second is going to be an amazing immersive experience, which right now this is the only phone that can do this on the planet. Watching anything at a refresh rate being 120Hz is an addiction. Once you see it, experience it, it's hard to imagine your life without it. Just to emphasize my point, I went back to using my Pixel after messing with this phone earlier, but I keep thinking about the refresh rate of this phone, which eventually led to me having to have this phone. But it's not only the refresh rate, it's also these huge goddamn speakers, these goddamn dual speakers. God, I love these speakers. These speakers are the best and loudest sounding speakers on any smartphone, period. And nerds, I will also do some audio comparison videos and touch more on the speakers in my review, as well as demonstrate gaming on the camera on this phone. Well, so far my overall first impression of this phone is good. It's running stock Android 7.1, which is a good thing, and they're working in getting us Oreo. The Nova Launcher Prime theme is pre-installed, which is a great choice. The specs are also on the high spectrum, especially the 8 gigs of RAM, the immersive speakers, and the 120Hz refresh rate. Keep in mind that this phone definitely is a brick. As you can see, this is a very squarish, blockish phone, which is definitely out of place from what everyone else is doing, but it also brought some uniqueness to the saturated phone industry with this style of choice. Okay nerds, and please subscribe if you like this video, and I will bring much more Razer content, and the link for this phone is also in the description below if you feel like Razering up. And have yourself an awesome day, and as usual, I love you guys.